Warren Buffett just sent a $277 billion warning to stock investors. So what this exactly means, watch the entire video, you will understand where the stock market is heading, and this warning is very important to all the investors. You might be a small investor or a big investor, doesn't matter, because the times are changing. The fear is getting injected in the stock market right now. So of course, we thought it would have been a normal correction, but this is going way beyond the normal correction. So Warren Buffett, he sold his nearly 50% of Berkshire's entire portfolio, that is Apple company shares. So he sold 50% of that. So that is massive. So look at this. Buffett just sold over $77 billion worth of stocks in Q2. So I got something more, but I'm going to just touch the main points. So let me just go ahead here. Buffett bought the stock for 24 months straight and then stopped, right? Here is the interesting part. So for 2 years continuously he was buying stocks, and now suddenly he stopped buying stocks. So what this means exactly, because he's trying to use this old method of investing in this era of 2024. So well, is this going to work or not? I think so, it will work, because he has a lot of experience. But on the other hand, the world is advancing, it's really switching towards AI. But this man has seen internet, has seen dot-com bubble, all kind of stuff of what's really going on in the market. He saw all this, and now he is just ending up in AI, but now he doesn't know where the stock market is heading. So that's why now he is selling, and he sold majority of his stake in most of the companies that if you really compare to his past, he sold more now. So he's sitting on a more cash now. He's sitting on $277 billion cash now. So that's kind of like literally a warning. So so let me just show you here straight here. So here we go. Buffett's circumstances are far different from average investors, right? Yep. He is an equity portfolio worth of $300 billion and another $277 billion in cash. So right now he's sitting in $277 billion in cash. That's a massive portfolio to manage, which severely limits the options for Berkshire, for a few large cap stocks, or some big privately owned businesses. So guys, stock market is really flushing, it's really falling down. So do you think this market will really fall down more hard that this warning just came out? And do you think, of course, by this message, Warren Buffett is not at all bullish on the stock market, because he sold massive amount of shares, massive amount of positions. Then all the other hedge funds, they are acting too late, but he acted pretty fast. So he's sold literally on all times high, and he's sitting on a very large amount of cash. So he can smell probably the fear, probably the market is going to flush down more. And on the one hand, the Japan story is going, on the one hand the Middle East war is going, the Iran war is going, the Russia-Ukraine war, that is unstoppable. So everything is getting mixed up, and with China, US, and this all are literally shaping the world in a very weak manner. So what it means exactly to us, what it means exactly to normal investors, it's very simple here. He is not bullish, he is bearish on stock market right now, because he, of course, it exactly means very simple with this, that take in consideration that every time the stock market is falling, you guys are, including me, we are thinking that, oh, this might be it, that's it, so we are gonna get a nice bounce back, so we got a correction, so this was really the bottom, right? So you never know, because even Tom Lee, in his interview he said on CNBC, you can go and watch my previous video and you'll find there that panic is still there in the stock market. The worst is yet to come. So there is some worse really sitting in the stock markets, and that is yet to come. Plus, on the top of everything, this is the warning that we are getting from the one of the most experienced investor in the stock market. So what it means to the favorite stocks like Apple, Nvidia, Microsoft, Meta, whoever is holding these kind of stocks, what it exactly means to them. Of course, it means bad news for them. That is absolutely simple. So Buffett bought this stock for 24 months straight and then stopped suddenly. So why he? Well, he moves pretty fast than all of us because he knows the strategy. He can smell the market. He can really count the market in a nice way. His investing strategy is a little bit different than all others. Of course, it's pretty slow, but it's efficient. Is very efficient. He's not like a hedge fund guy who is really trying to make massive amount of money in a short time, but he knows how to really weigh the market and how to really invest his money in the stock market so he can really benefit larger and also from a safer side. So you have heard on a very on few circumstances that Buffett really lost a large amount of money. Like the other hedge funds, they're losing a large amount of money. He is not doing that. He is not losing because he knows the strategy. He knows the market. He is literally going with market in hand in hand. So every time the market takes turn, sometimes he's chill, and when the market is about to fall, he sells everything and he's just goes on the back seat, and then the market starts falling. But what is this news exactly? Of course, it's not a positive news, it's a negative news. So, look at here. That's the third straight quarter Buffett has trimmed his stake in Apple. So, that's good news or bad news? Of course, that's a bad news. But also, on the other hand, you can also count, okay, might be he got rid of Apple, now he want to invest in another company. Well, why he really got rid of Apple? Because it's one of the most stable company in the entire stock market. Why he really got rid of that Apple stakes shares? Well, he knows better, but this is kind of very serious warning. Now here is the entire sub. By far the biggest stock hold on sale was Buffett's decision to trim Berkshire's position in Apple. So at one point, Apple accounted nearly 50% of Berkshire's entire portfolio as of June 30th. So though the Berkshire's Apple shares were worth $84.2 billion or 29.5% of the company's equity investments. So that suggests a sale of about half of Berkshire's Apple share in last quarter. So accounting this, you can really count here. Buffett just made his biggest stock sale in history. So these all bad news is for us, taking in consideration he's piling up massive amount of cash because he's able to smell the market. He's able to smell the market in a way that we are not able to see because we are relying absolutely on the charts or MACD or these kind of trend line or some crazy kind of stupid newses or cheap newses. But he is seeing the market, what's happening around the world, and how far the market went, and now he is taking a backseat, removing most amount of his cash and sitting with the entire massive amount of cash. So, guys, now you can decide if you are trying to invest in stock market. Take a backseat and think and see till the market stabilizes. See when the market stabilizes. Just don't buy on every dip and the market is really bleeding down and down more and more, and that's really nasty. Honestly, you will end up losing a lot because nowadays a lot of investors, they are really investing on margin. That's the worst part. So guys, this is all for today. Again, don't gamble in the stock market, and if you want to know how to invest and all, you can join the group down in the link below, and we day trade, swing trade, and the long term we research in details in order that in what company we want to invest. So it's less than $18. There are few seats and limited seats available, and you can join the group and there you can trade with us. So look at this here. So like this, $10,000 in single trade, $47,000, $168,000. So this is our group looks like. Meta buy at 520, sell at 522. This is how exactly precisely we give you the stocks to buy and sell so you can really make a large amount of profit. Look at this. The current situation indicates 9% decline. We let you know every single thing so that you don't have to really work hard. But again, this is not a financial advice. It's only for educational purpose. So here is $105,000. So 1,000, 41,000, 174,000, 56,000, 69,000, 17,000, 53,000, 21,000. So you can also make this amount of profit, but again, come to the right place. If you want, you can join the group. The link is down in the description. They're only limited seats. They're less than $20, and after that price will be doubled. You'll be end up paying double the price every single month. Lock your price for less than $20. Believe me, you will not regret. You'll love it. And enjoy the stock market with us, with intelligent people who really have knowledge. So thank you so much. Probably see you in the next video. And never gamble in the stock market, guys. Bye-bye, and see you next time.